Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very super easy, super delicious keto dessert recipe for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make the easiest keto blondies. Now, for those of you who don't know what a blondie is, it's basically the texture of a brownie, except for instead of chocolate, we add extra vanilla, and instead of granulated sweetener, we add brown sugar sweetener. It's very easy, very delicious, and in my opinion, better than a brownie. So if you want a printable version of this, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So while you do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line an 8 by 8 inch cake pan with parchment paper. Allow the paper to overhang on the sides slightly. This will help you to be able to remove the blondies easier from the cake pan once they are baked. In a large mixing bowl, combine 84 grams or around 3/4 cup of coconut flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 130 grams or roughly about 2/3 cup of golden monk fruit sweetener or brown sugar sweetener of your choice. You can use more or less of the sweetener depending on how sweet you want your blondies. Sift or whisk these all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Add 4 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so they stir in more smoothly. Stir the eggs into the dry ingredients until everything is fully combined and all the dry ingredients have been moistened by the eggs. Add a 1/2 cup of room temperature butter that is very soft. It's okay if it's a little bit melted. You just don't want it to be completely melted. You do want it very soft so that it mixes in more smoothly. Stir the butter into the ingredients until everything is fully combined and smooth. Add a 1/4 cup of room temperature plain yogurt or sour cream. Again, you do want this room temperature. Room temperature ingredients makes for a smoother batter, which makes for a softer blondie. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You can use a little bit more or less depending on how much of a vanilla taste you want in your blondies. Stir everything all together until everything is fully combined and you have a smooth, soft, slightly moist batter/dough. It's more of a dough texture when you're using coconut flour here. Coconut flour is a lot more absorbent, so traditionally when you make brownies or blondies, you have a batter that you pour into the pan. When you're using coconut flour, it's more of a dough than a batter. Once everything is mixed together, form the dough into a ball and just roll the ball around a little bit in your mixing bowl. This is just to make sure that all of the ingredients are fully combined and to make sure that your ingredients are going to hold together. If it seems like the dough is sticking to your hands, then that means you need to use a tiny bit more coconut flour. If it seems like it's crumbling and falling apart, not holding together well, then you need to add just a tiny bit of milk just to give it a little bit more moisture. Once you're sure of the texture of your dough, break up the ball just a little bit and gradually fold in 80 grams or about a 1/2 cup of white chocolate chips or any add-ins of your choice. The add-ins are optional. You can leave the blondies just as they are without anything added to it. I like to add a little bit of texture to my blondies, so the white chocolate chips are perfect for me. You can put any add-in you want. Just make sure you gradually add it. Don't add it all at once. You want it to be evenly dispersed throughout the dough. Once your add-ins have been fully combined and are evenly distributed throughout the dough, form the dough back into a smooth ball. Place the ball into the center of your prepared cake pan. Then use your fingers or the back of a spoon or measuring cup and press the dough out evenly throughout the bottom of the cake pan. Make sure you get it as even as possible so you have a nice even cook. Once the dough's been evenly pressed out, place the pan in your preheated oven. Bake at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes or until a tester comes out clean and the blondies are barely starting to get golden around the edges. For me, 23 minutes was perfect. Everyone's oven is different, so check it at the 20-minute mark. You're looking for that tester to come out clean and to be very lightly golden around the edges. After the blondies are done baking, remove them from the oven. They still will be a little bit soft, but they will firm up as they cool. So allow them to cool in the pan for at least 1 hour or until they come up to mostly room temperature. Once the blondies have cooled and they're firm enough to remove from the pan, grasp the parchment paper that's hanging over the sides and carefully lift the blondie slab out and place it on a wire rack. Allow it to cool completely before slicing it. Do not try to slice these when they are warm. Gluten-free baked goods are very fragile when they are warm and they can fall apart if you try to slice it right away. So allow them to cool completely before you slice them. Once the blondies are cooled completely, slice them into your desired size. If you want to, before you slice these, you can frost or glaze your blondies for just an extra rich dessert. That's up to you if you choose to do that. It does make for a nice sweet dessert if you got a big sweet tooth. Otherwise, you just leave it as it is. Place it on the serving platter of your choice. If you do have any leftovers, store them in an airtight container at room temperature, or you can do it in the refrigerator for up to 1 week. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.